Welcome to my channel Karma Romance Stories. Please like, subscribe for more videos.
What would you do if the people who raised you suddenly decided you no longer belonged in the family? Not because you committed a crime, not because you betrayed them, but simply because you chose to live by your own beliefs. I never imagined that one decision would cost me my home, my family, and every relationship I had built. They thought I would fail without them. They were completely wrong. Stay with me because this true-to-life inspired story proves that sometimes losing everything is the first step toward finding the life you were meant to live. I grew up believing that family would always stand together no matter what happened. My parents taught me to work hard, respect others, and never give up. As a child, I believed those lessons would guide our family forever. But everything changed the day I made a decision they could not accept. It started during a family gathering. Everyone expected me to agree with traditions that had been followed for generations. I quietly explained that I respected everyone but wanted to make my own choices according to my beliefs. The room became silent. My father looked disappointed. My mother cried. My brothers refused to speak to me. By the end of the evening, I was told that if I continued on this path, I should not return. I packed a small bag and left my childhood home before sunrise. I had very little money and no clear plan. I rented a tiny room above an old shop and searched for work every day. Most employers rejected me because I lacked experience. Some days I skipped meals just to save enough money for rent. Every rejection taught me something valuable. Instead of giving up, I spent every evening reading books about business leadership and personal growth. I watched interviews with successful entrepreneurs and learned new skills online. I promised myself that one day I would build a life no one could take away. Months passed before I finally received an opportunity. A small company hired me for an entry-level position. The salary was low, but I treated every task as if I owned the company. I arrived early, stayed late, and solved problems that were not even part of my job. My manager noticed my dedication and gave me greater responsibilities. Within 2 years, I was leading projects that generated significant profits. Colleagues began asking for my advice. My confidence slowly returned. While my career improved, I still felt the pain of losing my family. Birthdays, holidays, and important moments passed without a single phone call. Every celebration reminded me of what I had lost. But instead of becoming bitter, I focused on becoming stronger. One evening, I met an older businessman who became my mentor. He told me that success is not about proving others wrong. It is about becoming the person you were created to be. Those words changed my life forever. With his guidance, I started a small consulting business after work. At first, I had only one client, then 2, then 5. Word spread because I always delivered more than I promised. Companies trusted me because I treated every project with honesty and respect. After several years, my business expanded across multiple cities. I hired talented people who simply needed someone to believe in them. Watching others succeed became more rewarding than earning money. One morning, I received an invitation to a family reunion. At first, I thought it was a mistake. The same relatives who had disowned me suddenly wanted me to attend. Friends advised me not to go, but I believed carrying anger would only keep me trapped in the past. When I arrived, everyone looked surprised. They expected to see someone broken by life. Instead, they saw confidence, peace, and quiet success. My parents could barely recognize the person standing before them. My father finally spoke. He admitted that he believed I would return asking for help within months. He never imagined I would build a successful company and create opportunities for hundreds of employees. My mother apologized through tears. She admitted she had missed years of my life because fear had controlled her decisions. My brothers lowered their heads and admitted they had judged me without trying to understand me. I listened without interrupting. For years, I had imagined this moment. I thought I would feel satisfaction. Instead, I felt compassion. Everyone makes mistakes. Some mistakes simply cost more than others. I forgave them, but I also explained that forgiveness does not erase consequences. Relationships require trust, and trust takes time to rebuild. We agreed to start again, one conversation at a time. Today, my business continues to grow, but my greatest achievement is not financial success. It is learning that your identity should never depend on the approval of others. The people who reject you today may one day respect the courage they once criticized. If you are facing rejection because of your values, your dreams, or your beliefs, remember this. Temporary pain does not define your future. Keep learning. Keep working. Keep believing. The right people will eventually recognize your worth.